During the course of the next 10 minutes, your kidneys will clean all the blood in your body at least twice. But that is if you have healthy kidneys. For those individuals with end-stage kidney failure, that necessary cleaning doesn't take place. They require a treatment called hemodialysis. Hemodialysis saves their lives. It does for them what healthy kidneys do naturally. In order to receive that treatment, they must go to a unit multiple times per week, 3 to 5 hours at a time. It really disrupts their lifestyle. They must travel to a unit or a center like this one, where they sit in a chair like this and are physically attached to a machine for the duration of the treatment. Now, imagine being a child, stuck in that chair, physically attached to that machine, missing school, being away from friends, and potentially being a long way from home. We sat down at the Seattle Children's dialysis unit, and we sat down with those patients. We talked with them, we played with them, we heard their stories. And through those stories, we heard about what they liked, what they disliked, and we heard about their lives. And we had fun doing it.
During our user research, we came upon 3 major insights. The first one being that dialysis is more than a treatment. It affects multiple aspects of their lives and becomes very entangled in it. This gave us multiple opportunities to explore, such as patient education, diet, and entertainment during treatment. But studying these entertainments during treatment, we understand and saw that they were just shallow distractions. They would play games on their iPad or just watch videos on YouTube. And when we actually sat down and talked with the patients, they told us things like, I get bored of my iPad, or I just get bored sitting here. I wish someone would come and play with me. We wanted to find a solution that was more than just a distraction and was more an enriching experience and brought these kids together. We also realized, due to infection control and the nature of the treatment, there's this culture of containment, and patients are separated far apart in the room. These barriers restrict interaction between kids and the activities they can do while on treatment. It was surprising to see that even these kids pick up on the culture of containment. Despite all of this, there is a strong community within the unit. Patients, parents, and nurses exchange greetings, give hugs, and play jokes with one another. But this is only when entering and leaving the unit. When patients sit down, this seems to disappear, and you really begin to see the effects of the barriers on this community. We set out to build on this community and bridge the gaps between patients during treatment. Let's see how Buddy Blocks achieves this.
The dialysis community is a very special place. It's a place where individuals can have shared experiences, because dialysis is not something that many people experience, and it's quite burdensome. And it's a place where individuals come to for a significant amount of time, up to 12 to 16 hours per week. In order to maintain a safe environment, we need to create physical barriers between different patients who are receiving treatment at the same time. So it really limits individuals who are in the unit at the same time from interacting with each other.
Buddy Blocks is a hands-on platform that combines creativity and communication through customizable blocks, empowering patients to build creations and relationships. Creating with Buddy Blocks is easy. Snap pictures or video and put them on display. Record sounds or add a splash of color. Blocks are meant to be put together to build fun creations to share with others. Share it with a close friend or put it on display for everyone to enjoy. Once your friends use their blocks to rebuild your creation, it comes to life, revealing the images, sounds, and colors. With Buddy Blocks, the physical barriers of the dialysis unit disappear. Now patients can communicate during and even across treatments.
I think it's great how it does support asynchronous communication, so it allows kids who are not in treatment at the same time to interact with each other. But I think there's lots of potential here, both with regards to kind of the timing of the communication between patients, as well as really supporting that physical connection that patients are often lacking when they're in the unit.
Buddy Blocks provides a new way for kids to interact in a way that is hands-on, expressive, and fun. Buddy Blocks, building relationships, expanding creativity, and bringing kids together.
So with that introduction, let's step through the three main components of Buddy Blocks. So when a patient arrives at the dialysis unit, they receive their own personal set of blocks. This set contains 27 different blocks, each being one of these four main types. These types act as a creative palette, so patients can mix and match them, capture media, and make existing and interesting forms. Kind of like this spider right here. Creating really is central to Buddy Blocks, and it is an enriching experience. It helps kids build with their hands, work in the physical space, and think of interesting and exciting creations. So once you're done building and you decide to share, patients get out their iPads and they see their physical creation reflected digitally on the screen. Sharing is central to Buddy Blocks and is what takes it beyond a simple distraction. So when patients go to share, there are two main avenues to do this. The first is through a direct message, privately between two people, and the second is sharing in the gallery so that everyone can see it. When you share a direct message, this allows for the social butterflies, those that have tons of friends, they want to share with everyone. They can send private messages to everyone that they want to. But also, maybe the shy builder can showcase their work in a way that everyone can see it and they can inspire others. However, when you receive a direct message from a friend, the original colors, the sounds, the shapes, they're all a mystery. So patients have to get out their own blocks. They have to start putting them together to unveil the original form. And to aid them in this, they receive step-by-step instructions from the Buddy Blocks platform. These are live instructions that show them exactly how to put it together. So once it's completed, as you can see at the bottom, the creation comes to life. The sounds will play, the colors will be displayed, and patients will have a good time.
So you're probably wondering, how do you actually interact with these blocks? Well, we set out to create 3 distinct actions that can be performed across all the blocks in order to help the patients interact with them and create what they want to build. We have press, which is our first action. This can be used for discrete changes, like changing the color or taking an image on the camera block. We have press and hold, which can be used for continuous actions like recording a video or recording sound. And then we have shake. Shake is used to clear any block of its content, so get rid of that color or remove that image from that display. But individual interactions are interesting, but it's really cool when you start putting blocks together. For example, if I take this colored light block and I connect it to the uncolored light block, it'll transfer the color. This is also similar to how you would transfer an image from a camera block to a display block. Or let's say you have 4 displays with images on the same image on all 4. If you bring those 4 together, the image will scale across. We really think all this culminates in an experience that allows a patient to be as creative as possible and have a full artist palette to create whatever they want. Now that we have this system here, we can build on Buddy Blocks, and we can explore synchronous communication and collaborative building. Recipes is that first step to incorporating synchronous communication. Not only does Recipes increase the general capabilities of Buddy Blocks, but it really is a way that we can allow patients to interact at the same time. Recipes are specific combinations of blocks that unlock new features or functionality. For example, if I sent you this telephone creation, we would now be linked in a live conversation together, and we'd be talking on our block telephones. We also have Buddy Build. Buddy Build is a way for patients to actually collaboratively build together from a distance. For example, we have Oslo and Abigail. Oslo starts off the Buddy Build session with 2 blocks joined together. Abigail will then use her own set of blocks to match that arrangement. She can then add 2 more, and we can now contribute going back and forth, until we've created something together. And we both have that physical object right in front of us, that creation that we both worked hard on. We really see Buddy Blocks bridging those physical barriers between patients. It fulfills our goal of providing a way for patients to interact during treatment and to build on that community that already exists. It goes beyond a simple distraction. It provides an enriching, creative, and social experience. It really does truly bring those patients together. We wouldn't have had this opportunity without our sponsor, Dr. Ari Pollock, the wonderful world's best dialysis staff at Seattle Children's, and most importantly, those patients and families who sat down with us and shared their stories and had fun with us. So we'd really like to thank all those people, and thank you for coming and sitting and listening to us. Thank you very much.